Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the life and career of Lais Ribeiro. Born Lais Pereira de Oliveira on 5th of October 1989, she is a Brazilian model known for her work as a Victoria's Secret angel. Prior to becoming a model, Ribeiro was in training to become a nurse. A year after giving birth to her son Alexandre, she gave in to a friend's advice and started working as a model in her native Brazil. In 2009, she walked the major international catwalks for such designers as Shiatsu Chen, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Versace, Donna Karan New York, Dior, Roberto Cavalli, Blumarine, Moschino, Balmain, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Alexander Vautier, Elie Saab, Alexander Wang, Guy Laroche, and Marc Jacobs, amongst others. During the Fashion Week of Brazil for the Spring-Summer in 2011 collections, Ribeiro was the most booked runway model with 27 shows during Sao Paulo Fashion Week and 26 shows during Rio Fashion Week. She has been photographed for American, Brazilian, German, and Italian Vogue and appeared in ad campaigns for Ralph Lauren, Christian Dior, Tom Ford, Gap, and American Eagle. She also works for Victoria's Secret, having appeared in the 2010, 2011, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 2018 fashion shows, as well as the 2011 Christmas commercial and the 2012 Valentine's Day commercial, alongside Candice Swanepoel and Adriana Lima. She was scheduled to walk the 2012 Victoria's Secret fashion show, but fell and severely sprained her ankle during rehearsals. Her outfits for that year were given to Behati Prinsloo and Shanina Sheikh. In the 2013 show, because of what happened, the Victoria's Secret producers gave Lais the opportunity to open the Birds of Paradise segment. She became a Victoria's Secret angel in 2015. On November 1st, 2017, Ribeiro was chosen to wear the Champagne Nights fantasy bra for the 2007 Victoria's Secret fashion show held in Shanghai, China. The 2 million bra, named the Champagne Nights fantasy bra, was created by Mouat. The bra and its matching belt is handset with 6,000 yellow diamonds, yellow sapphires, and blue topaz in 18-karat gold. Ribeiro has a son born on 17th of May 2008. In 2014, she began dating American basketball player Jared Homan. They have since broken up, and in September 2018, she began dating NBA player Joakim Noah. A year later, they became engaged, and on July 13, 2022, Ribeiro and Noah were married in Trancoso in her native country, Brazil. Lais appeared in an article on October 2015 for Vogue, 5 Minutes with an Angel, where she shares some really interesting insights from behind the scenes of Victoria's Secret fashion show. Following in the footsteps of some of the world's most in-demand models, including Gisele Bündchen, Adriana Lima, and Alessandra Ambrosio, Lais Ribeiro joined the ranks of Brazilian Victoria's Secret angels. As she joins another fellow angel, Candice Swanepoel, as an ambassador for philanthropic brand Bottle Top, we caught up with the pretty model to talk about motherhood, modeling, and devastating fashion injuries. You became an angel and this year, back in 2015, and how did that feel? Where were you when you found out, and how did you react? What's the best thing about being an angel? I was so excited that I cried, tears of happiness, of course. I was shooting an editorial in Mexico, and the team thought something bad had happened when they saw me crying. It was the opposite. I'm still pinching myself. The best part of all is being able to have an even deeper connection with my Victoria's Secret family. You used to do a lot of catwalk but have scaled back in recent years and are doing much more editorial. Why is that? Is it a conscious decision? Working in shows is so great. It's such a privilege to be in the first to see each designer's collection before the editors and the public. I enjoyed all shows, advertising, editorial, but there's only one of me, so I can't be in two places at one time. Your 7-year-old son Alexander must be beginning to understand more clearly what you do for a living. Do you talk to him about your job? He actually doesn't really know what I do. When my self story came out, he saw the pictures and asked if it was me. I said it was me and that's my job, and he replied, "What? Are you famous or something?" Many models who have become mothers while young, Jordan Dunn for example, have talked about how much more it motivates them to achieve and succeed in their career. Has that been the same for you? What else has it changed? Having a child changes everything, obviously. Yes, it's motivated me more to be the best person I can be and to be a true role model for him. Have you spent much time with other angels since you were all confirmed? Are there friends of yours among the group? I've been shooting for Victoria's Secret for quite some time, so over the years I've built deep friendships with a love of the most recent angels. I've always looked up to Adriana and Alessandra. I've also become very close to Behati, Candice, and Jazz because we have spent the most time together. There are lots of Brazilians among the Victoria's Secret group, 7 including you in the last show. Is it nice to have your fellow Brazilians around you? What do they understand about you that other nationalities might not? Brazilians share a love for great food. Besides a common language, Adriana Isabelle and Alessandra and I share a bond as mothers. You are the only model who has ever been confirmed for a Victoria's Secret show and then pulled out on the day due to injury. How did you feel that day? That was a devastating experience, but I was so honored to be included in the video in the following year. I was touched by how kindly my Victoria's Secret family handled it and honored that I was featured in such a beautiful manner. What do you like to do when you're not at work? Where are you based most of the time? I'm based in New York but travel all over the world. I'm never in the same place each week. When I'm not working, I usually spend most of my time with my son. If you could talk to your 10-year-old self, what would you tell her? Did she think she would be a full-time model one day? If I could talk to my 10-year-old self, I would tell her to love herself and keep up the hard work. My focus at that time was on school. My dream was to study medicine. I have been so blessed. What's the best lesson you have learned from working in the fashion industry? The best lesson I have learned is to never underestimate myself. In another article for Elle in November 2018, the model shared how she was worried that she would have to sit this year out. Victoria's Secret model Lais Ribeiro reveals all. With 6 days until this year's Victoria's Secret extravaganza, the Brazilian model chats exclusively to Elle during the fittings. T-minus 6 days until the big day, by which we mean this year's Victoria's Secret extravaganza. We know the full lineup: Gigi, Bella, who is going to be belting out the hits, no less than 7 musical performances, and that's it, back in the brand's motherland, New York. And with a collaboration with Fashion Week darling Mary Catranzo in the works, makeup by backstage legend Charlotte Tilbury, and tickets being sold for up to 19,000 in 2018 is said to be the best and biggest yet. Do we even really need an excuse to interview a Victoria's Secret model? Probably not. Their general smashing of Live the Gym is more than enough, but with excitement building, we decided to get the lowdown before next week. I Ahead of the show, we spoke to Brazilian fashion model and Victoria's Secret angel since 2010, Lais Ribeiro, about training, still getting nervous, and Drake. The Victoria's Secret show is returning to New York. What do you love most about the city? I love the diversity. You can find anything and anywhere in New York City, and the people are from all over. I love it. What's the one thing people might know about Victoria's Secret and might not know about? The hard work that everybody puts in, from the models to the people who make the costumes to the people who control the lights and music. Everyone works so hard to make it all happen. Is the fitness regime as intense as everyone says? Yes, it's always intense. I broke a bone in my foot recently and I was worried that I would have to sit this year out. So my goal was to actually walk in the show, but all good, it's healed. I am taking it easier though. I started doing Pilates and realized that it's much better for my body. I'm not tired all the time, so Pilates is definitely key for me. What's the one thing you hate doing in the gym? Cardio. Right before you walk out, what's running through your head? So many things. Sometimes the big wings make me feel like I'm bouncing while walking, and then I'm thinking, how are my facial expressions? How am I walking? There are a lot of things going on at once, so I just try to focus. Do you ever get nervous? Super nervous. I try to hang out with my friends backstage to help. One good memory from last year is when I wore the fantasy bra and all of my friends supported me. We always talk and support each other to keep the excitement up and calm our nerves. What are your winter makeup essentials? I always use lip balm during the winter. I also like to add a little bit of eyeshadow and blush, and then top it off with the Victoria's Secret Major Lashes Full Volume Mascara. Everyone from Rihanna to Taylor Swift have belted out hits. Who's been your favorite? Lady Gaga, she was great. Who would you like to see play? That would be Drake. Do the younger angels ever ask you for advice? Yes, it's so cute. I always try to be open with them. When I first came here, Adriana Lima and all of the angels were so open and supportive. They gave me advice on what to do and how to react to things, so I always try to be open to everyone as well. Who is your best Victoria's Secret mate? That would be Jasmine Tooks. If you could sum up the Victoria's Secret show with three words: exciting, dream, and sexy. The model also shared her experience from her beautiful Brazilian wedding to Joaquim Noah and obviously her stunning wedding gown. The Victoria's Secret angel and the former professional basketball player tied the knot on the beach. Lais Ribeiro married former Chicago Bulls basketball player Joaquim Noah in a romantic and lavish beachside ceremony in her native Brazil. Ribeiro donned an ethereal white off-the-shoulder A-line bridal gown with a semi-sheer corset bodice embroidered with delicate flower appliques cascading down her flowing tulle skirt. The dress was a custom creation from Galia La Havre, which the bride and head designer Sharon Sever spent hours collaborating on, according to the brand. The Brazilian beauty carried a luxe bouquet of white flowers and even incorporated some into her beachy, billowing waves. Noah donned a white suit with a white flower pinned to the lapel of his jacket. Wearing yellow tinted sunglasses to the ceremony, the groom wore his long hair tied up into a bun. The couple said I do under a floral asymmetrical arch filled with lush greenery, while the groomsmen sported light khaki suits. The bridesmaids, including fellow Victoria's Secret models Sarah Sampaio and Jasmine Tooks, adorned one-shoulder slinky champagne floor-length custom Galia La Havre gowns. Guests included stars like VC star Candice Swanepoel, who wore a vibrant marigold halter neck-down gown. Linked since the summer of 2018, the couple's engagement lasted for about 3 years. Noah popped the question in 2019 at the Burning Man festival in the Nevada desert. Ribeiro posted a sweet snapshot to commemorate the occasion of the pair seen in a loving embrace hugging under a tent at the festival. He surprised me at my favorite place in the world and proposed, she wrote, and I couldn't be happier. We are getting married, guys. A beautiful blended family, Ribeiro has a 14-year-old son Alexander from a previous relationship, while Noah is a father to two young children, 5-year-old daughter Leah and younger son Iman, also from a previous relationship. The model posted sweet family photos with all of the children in a carousel on Instagram in honor of Noah's birthday in February. Happy birthday to the biggest heart I know, she wrote. I couldn't imagine this journey without you. Thank you for your patience. Step by step, we are building something beautiful, and I'm so proud of you. Keep inspiring and sharing your light with the world. Te amo, Picana. Congratulations to the couple. In another article in 2016's Bazaar edition, Lais Ribeiro spoke on her work with eco-friendly brand Bottle Top. Why be a recognized person if you are not going to use it to help others? Eco-friendly accessory brand Bottle Top has just released its latest campaign featuring Victoria's Secret model Lais Ribeiro. We caught up with her about why she's involved with the inspiring company, her beauty secrets, and how she keeps in such great shape. How did you first hear about Bottle Top? I first heard about Bottle Top through my friend Candice Swanepoel, who was telling me about the work they were doing in Brazil, which is where I'm from and where Candice spends a lot of time. What made you want to get involved with the company? I heard first of their upcycling techniques and sustainable mission of the brand, and that they provide such great opportunities for women and girls in Brazil. Once I met Cameron, so the director, his enthusiasm became contagious and I wanted to be involved somehow. Why is this cause so close to your heart? There's so many reasons. Bottle Top means a lot to me. Their atelier is in my home state in Brazil, so knowing that this is teaching a trade and providing opportunities to local women is so good. I also care about our environment and what we are doing to it. The fact that Bottle Top is using upcycled materials to make beautiful accessories without impacting the environment is amazing. How do you choose which brands to work with? I think it's important to work with brands that are committed to social causes, which is why I love working with Bottle Top as well as Victoria's Secret, which is very dedicated to raising money to fight cancer. How important do you think it is to use your high-profile platform to promote charitable or ethical projects? I can't think of anything more important than using my bit of celebrity to promote a charity or social cause. Why be a recognized person if you're not going to use it to help others? How do you prevent yourself from being overworked? What do you do to relax during your downtime? It's tough to not get overworked regardless of what you do for a living, but I'm learning the art of balancing work with also taking time for myself. My agents are good with keeping in mind that I'm single mom too, so I'm not always jetting from one place to another. In my downtime, I love spending time with friends. I love game nights or going to a bar to play billiard. I live in New York, so simply walking from a photo shoot to my apartment can suddenly turn into 10 minutes of me time. How do you prepare for a photo shoot? Do you have any health or beauty rituals? Well, one of the things about working as a model is that we are always working out, trying to eat as healthy as possible, getting facials, waxing, you name it, so there's no special preparation for a shoot. As for health or beauty rituals, I faithfully wash my face every night. It's as if I'm washing the day away. I also love a massage. It's a great way to deal with jet lag. And if I can't get to a spa, I will do a mud mask at home. My mother always insists on making sure her nails are done. She always says, Your hands says a lot about you to the people that you meet. What's your go-to workout? I like to mix up my workouts, some boxing, ballet, barre, pilates, but I love to sweat and dance, so have recently started taking dance classes, which is almost like cheating because dancing is so much fun. What is the best beauty tip you have ever been given? The best beauty tip I have ever been given was to always moisturize and use sun cream. Another tip was that less is more when it comes to wearing jewelry or applying makeup, and to always have a pair of great sunglasses because they will always make you look glamorous. Laisribeiro proves Victoria's Secret angels can have stretch marks too in another article from 2017 for Refinery 29. If you could take your eyes off the 2 million Champagne Nights fantasy bra she was wearing down the Victoria's Secret fashion show runway, you might have noticed something unique about Lais Ribeiro. The internet sure has. As Yahoo reports, eagle-eyed fans noticed that the Brazilian supermodel and longtime angel has tiny stretch marks running along her upper thighs. It's a very common and, in the words of one commenter, very human feature, though perhaps not something one might expect to see on the world's biggest catwalk spectacle. That Ribeiro and Victoria's Secret embraced hers is a small victory for body confidence and a refreshing reminder that perfection is a BS beauty goal. She is a human like you and me, a fan posted on social media after noticing Ribeiro's stretch marks in this photo taken backstage at the Shanghai show. She has stretch marks like all the girls, and that's not ugly. Stretch marks are beautiful. Love your body, it's the only you ever have. Though some people accused the original poster of body shaming the 27-year-old mom by pointing out her stretch marks, others expressed admiration for the so-called imperfections. Lais Ribeiro has stretch marks on her ass, and you all have no idea how good it makes me feel about mine, one young woman tweeted. I truly think that every natural mark or scar tells a story and makes human body even more beautiful and interesting, added another supporter. Though airbrushing is still rampant, the fashion industry is moving closer to an acceptance of stretch marks and other flaws. Last year, Victoria's Secret released an unretouched image of model Jasmine Took's softly stripped thighs. Misguided has also been earning raves for showing models as they truly are, stretch marks and all. On June 17, 2019, Lais Ribeiro also appeared in an article for Fashionista. The Victoria's Secret Angel and Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue model shared the important style lessons that Adriana Lima taught her. We all buy clothes, but no two people shop the same. It can be a social experience and a deeply personal one. At times, it can be impulsive and entertaining, at others, purpose driven or a chore. Where do you shop? When do you shop? How do you decide what you need, how much to spend, and what's you? They are some of the questions we are putting to prominent figures in our column, How I Shop. And so the Victoria's Secret Angel and Sports Illustrated swimsuit model Lais Ribeiro will mention below she doesn't think of her style as effortless. But I beg to differ, as I first encountered the Brazilian Bombshell when my Birkenstock-clad self stood in between her and her fellow swimsuit issue alum Hailey Clausen in an airport bathroom line. Celebrities just like us. We were all waiting for an early morning flight to Miami for the swimsuit on location. Even I and some of them were looking more refreshed than others. Ribeiro was labeling her non-existent under-eye circles and lack of sleep while very comfortably and very model off-duty, clad in an oversized saffron turtleneck sweater, leggings and sneaker. Hey, the aircon on the plane was set to sub-zero and she slept like a baby the entire way down, so mission accomplished. The next day on the site, she showed up for a day of panels and meet and greets wearing the following outfit: an animal print and ruffle hem dress by Spanish brand De La Valle and neon block Nikes because she just didn't want to deal with wearing uncomfy heels. Because, like newly unappointed VS Angel Barbara Palvin, fashion is a job, not a hobby. For Ribeiro, who originally studied to be a nurse, but after a friend convinced her to try modeling, she found quick international success walking the runways for the likes of many famous brands like Chanel, Gucci, Versace, and many others, plus the Victoria's Secret fashion show 8 times. Before her packed day of interacting with fans, Ribeiro took a moment to chat with Fashionista about the important style lessons she learned from Adriana Lima and her favorite piece of clothing that's like a do not disturb sign on long international flights. Sports Illustrated is a very sexy kind of thing, and last night we were all dressed up and everything, but today I'm more casual. I put my sneakers on because I didn't want to be in high heels all day long. My personal style really depends on the occasion. I wear everything. We dress up for events, and I'm casual at home, and going to the airport I'm comfortable. I'm a mix of everything. Publicist says you are effortless. Effortless, I have never heard that before. I travel a lot to the beach, so I love Tulum and their style, and it's so very casual. The only thing I really like these days are beach clothes. I'm always at the beach. There's one street in Tulum with all these shops and crystals that is very my style as well. I like to shop online. One of my favorite websites is Reformation. They're very casual but very elegant at the same time, and it fits so well. I don't impulse shop. I'm very chill. Also, as a model, I receive so many things, which is amazing. Every week I get a box delivered to my house, so I can't complain. Then I try everything on at home. I have a sister who lives with me, so it's really nice. She's shorter but has kind of the same structure as me, so we are always exchanging clothes. Some of her stuff I don't have. She's a shopaholic, and oh my god, when we go out or to dinner or whatever, she'll be ready, but then she walks into my room and she opens my closet and she changes like 5 times. She's like, oh, I don't like this, or oh, I don't like that. I'm like, I'm ready to go. And there is my favorite shirt. I travel with that shirt almost every time. It's a very cool shirt with the Pink Panther on a chair just looking like don't bother me. That's a sign. I love that shirt. I bought it such a long time ago and still have it. I don't even remember where, but it's vintage now. And the other day my sister went and put in on and I'm like, that's my favorite shirt. Can you take it off? She's like, what do you mean this shirt? Yeah, that's my favorite one. Take it off. I'm definitely the one who takes 2 minutes to get ready. Depending on the occasion, you know what I do. Oh, that's where I'm going, and I think about an outfit, I put it on, that's it. I don't want to try it on because that's our job, you know. You put clothes on and off all day long, and I just want to set and go. When I shop, I never try anything on. I'm like, I know this is going to fit. I'm not the person who really follows, oh my god, this trend. I would be curious to try it on, and if I like it, yes, let's do it, but I have to feel good putting something on for sure. Adriana Lima is always like that. She's like, I like this, I'm going to put it on. Anyway, she just gave me that confidence to wear whatever you want because you feel good in it and you don't need to please everybody. In another article for Bazaar from 2019, model Lais Ribeiro shares her nighttime skincare routine. This is how the Brazilian-born model keeps her combination skin in check. She is a Brazilian-born stunner who is no stranger to the catwalk. She began modeling in 2009, just a year after giving birth to her son Alexander, and has since become a Victoria's Secret angel and posed for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. In the episode of Go to Bed With Me, Ribeiro walks us through how she keeps her combination skin perfectly glowy and balanced. Ribeiro starts by wiping away all her makeup with either Neutrogena or Pond's face wipe. She then moves on to a fresh soy face cleanser to make sure all the makeup she was wearing is fully removed. After patting her skin dry, the model applies a foil sheet mask from Estee Lauder. The odd-looking metallic foil traps the anti-aging advanced night repair serum between the mask and your face so it doesn't prematurely evaporate. To reduce puffiness, Ribeiro loves to roll her face with the Herbivore Rose Quartz facial roller after removing the sheet mask. The model then applies two products from her favorite skincare line is Eyes Clinical, the Youth Complex and Reparative Moisture Emulsion. Because I have dark skin, I have dark spots, and it's really helpful before going to bed for the dark spots, she notes. Though the skin on her face is combination, the model says her body is a little dry. She turns to the best-selling and best-smelling Brazilian Bum Bum Cream as a body moisturizer. It smells really, really good. You guys definitely should try it, she says. I hope you guys have liked this video, and please let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on Lais Ribeiro's life and career. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. Have a lovely day. Bye!